Welcome to the Lake Show Cousins podcast. Here are your hosts, Maz and Amir Fathi.
Here we go. Welcome to the Lake Show Cousins podcast. Welcome in. Thank you for watching and listening. If you're watching on Spotify, Apple, wherever, thank you so much. Follow us. And if you want to watch us on YouTube, please subscribe. Hello.
Hello.
So we got playoffs coming up starting this week. First of all, let's talk about probably the greatest thing that's happened. The Clippers are out.
Yes. They blew that one. That was their game.
Oh my God.
Curry just went off.
Curry, defensive plays by
Green.
Draymond stepped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the last sequences, man. I mean, those two big steals went off the throw-in, but Clips are out, man. What do you think is going to happen? You think Kawhi's going to stay?
I think they kind of have to make him stay. They have to pay him off just because he knows too much.
Yeah, he's going to make like 60 mil or something like that.
No, it's not the money. It's just that whole bullshit that they
pull
with
the scandal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I think Kawhi has something over on Ballmer, and he's going to milk it, or Uncle Dennis's anyway.
Yeah, but where is he going to go? I mean, he
still can play.
He can play. He's not young, but he can still play.
He kind of sucked in the second half last night, but overall.
Well, Green was just locking him down. I'm just glad that they're not advancing to the playoffs. That's a win for me right there, bro.
Season's over.
Now, if Boston could do the same thing and lose in the first round, that would be, hey, who cares what happens to the Lakers?
Man, if they had, if Sixers had Embiid, it might happen, but
yeah,
not without Embiid.
No, not without Embiid. What about our guys, man? What about our Los Angeles Lakers?
I was as
Are you going to be optimistic?
No, but as disappointed as I was in the first two, because you said 3-2 and they went 3-2. I said 1-4.
Yeah.
And after the first two, I'm like, yeah, they're going 0-5. But the last two games didn't really count.
No, none of the games really counted in any of the teams.
Yeah, nobody was really playing. But
exactly.
But at least, I mean, they showed defense. They were blowouts. Everybody played well. They were all on a string.
They got minutes. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and I was really pissed at when which game was that was it against OKC that JJ went off on. He yanked Rui, and then he had that sideline tip with
he had a little thing with Vando.
I'm like, what the hell are you doing, dude? But apparently it was a good kick in the nuts because they all came back and they played better.
I don't think he likes Vando
at all.
Doesn't play him, has to play him sometimes.
Yeah. He's like that kid. He's like that kid on the league.
Yeah.
That the coach has to play.
Yeah, exactly.
Like resentful towards the parents.
Because the kid, but Van doesn't suck. I mean, he's arguably your best defender. So, so that brings me to this point. First of all, against Houston, this is going to be our matchup. We got home court advantage, one game separating the two teams, right?
And that, I guess those two wins in Houston were pretty huge.
Yeah, absolutely. So who's going to stop Kevin Durant? Let's just start with that. I mean, what's going to be our starting lineup, first of all?
Well, it's LeBron.
Yes.
It's Kennard.
Okay.
It's Marcus
Smart. Yeah.
Ayton and
Rui. Okay. So Rui's going to be on Durant.
Yeah.
Or you think LeBron's going to be on Durant?
No, Rui.
Rui's going to be on Durant. Their starting lineup is Durant, Jabari Smith, Sengun, Thompson, and probably Shepherd.
Ayton needs to step up.
Well, this is going to be huge on Ayton. We'll get into that. It's going to be, Ayton's going to have to really, I think he's going to be the pivotal guy here. We're missing a good amount of points. I mean, we got 50 points we're missing here. We got to make up with not having our two guys
not allow on
or
defense.
now allow. So can Rui handle Durant?
I don't think Rui one-on-one can, but I think if he
Vanderbilt.
if he runs a defensive scheme to get the
Yeah,
ball out of his hand, like
yeah.
double him
Double
and
him up
let the
high.
other guys beat you,
Double him up high. He gets a
because
little frantic. Durant.
yeah, because they've been Houston overall, their shooting has sucked outside of Durant.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can take that risk of just getting the ball out of his hand and just blitzing him right over half court and trying to just keep the ball out of his hand. I think that's the only chance you have. I don't think Rui or even Vanda can give him a hard time, but I don't think he can straight up like shut him down. I don't think anybody's shutting him down.
Okay,
But
so you double him, you're going to leave somebody open. It's going to probably swing over to, let's say, it'll swing over to one of the guards, Thompson. I mean, and then now you're going to get
they're
it.
all shitty, but they're all shitty
That's
shooters.
fine. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to take shots, but they're going to get it to Sengun at some point.
Yeah.
They're going to
Well,
swing around to Sengun,
right.
and Aiton is just, I don't trust him enough to be able to defend.
He's been playing well.
He's been playing well, but against Sengun,
But
Sengun's
again,
crafty.
but we already talked about this.
Uh-huh.
I think JJ needs to get Aiden involved early. That guy
Yep.
plays so much better when they go to him early in the game and just set him up. Otherwise, like he just loses confidence and he's just running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He doesn't look like he even understands what's happening. But when you go to him like at the start of the game, a few possessions, then all of a sudden you see him hustle on defense and he's playing much better. And you just got to give him consistent minutes.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well,
even
he's
if
gonna,
not,
yeah. I mean, he's gonna get the minutes, I think. But like you said, starting him off early, getting him touches. But again, getting him in touches offensively, he can post. But Sengun's good, man. He's a good defender.
yeah, but no,
He's gonna have.
Sengun is not a good defender.
He's gonna have challenges. He's gonna be in his face.
Yeah, but no, I don't.
He-
I think Aiton's problem is going to be more on the defensive side because Şengün is like Jokic, where he just backs you in and he's just a big body. And overall, I think Aiton does well. It's all in his head.
I don't know exactly.
Yeah,
I
but physically, I think he can do it. I just think he needs to be involved and he needs to get consistent minutes. So if he has like 3 bad possessions where
Yeah.
he fumbles the ball,
Uh-huh.
if you yank him out of the game, he's done for that game. Like you just got to keep going to him until he
right.
gets it going.
Rebuild his confidence is what you're saying.
Right.
I think rebounding is going to be an issue.
Oh yeah, they're the best rebounding team in the league.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for the season though, I mean, if you look at our averages, we average 41.
Yeah, but Luka has like 9 of those.
I understand. They average 48. Head to head though, between the 3 games, they killed us on the glass.
Yeah,
They kill us on the
it's
glass.
not going to get any better.
No. I think LeBron is. I mean, you could say he's our best rebounder, just because of his size and strength and all that. But again, it comes down to Ayton. It comes down to Ayton just doing so many things. So offensively, you're saying Şengün's not a good defender. I think he's going to give Ayton some problems. It could be mental, whatever. Defensively, Şengün is very crafty, like you said. He's like Jokic. He's going to back you up. Offensive. He's good offensively. So
Yeah.
I don't know if Ayton's going to be able to handle him. And then if you throw a double at Şengün, like Rui comes over
No,
or
you-
somebody,
you
you
can't.
can't. Right, you can't
No,
do
not
that.
if you're doubling. Not if you're doubling.
Not Durant, you can't.
Yeah,
So you got to have to pick your poisons here. If you're going to double Durant high, ball swings around. Now what are you going to do? Now you're kind of stuck.
I would take my chances on letting
One-on-one.
Şengün beat you.
One-on-one. So one-on-one
Yeah.
against Ayton. Just go
Yeah.
one-on-one. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Rebounding. I mean, Ayton's not bad. It's just, again,
No, he's
you're
a
going
good rebounder.
yeah,
actually.
you're going up against the best rebounders
Yeah.
in the
He
league.
he just has to play out of his mind. We need
Yeah.
like 25 and 15 from him in order
Yeah.
to have a chance in this series.
What about three-pointers? We're slightly better three-point team.
Yeah, they're not a good
three-point shooting team.
three-point
They're
shooting.
not. They're really not. Kennard being a starter, I mean, he has last couple
He's
of
been
games.
impressive.
He's been impressive, right? Last couple of games,
And,
he's really
not just
stepped
three.
up. I think
Yeah.
he can fill a void. I mean, he could say, "Look, I'm maybe not Austin Reeves here, but I can put up the shots."
I'm Austin Reeves-ish.
And you know
Yeah.
what? I can go
No, he makes great decisions. He
I can
doesn't
go 4 for 4,
overshoot.
5 for 5, maybe.
Yeah. No,
I can get streaky and do that.
And for being the best 3-point percentage shooter in the league,
Yeah.
like he's very conservative and efficient. Like he doesn't just jack up shots for the sake of
No,
like he'll drive to the
he's
basket,
efficient.
he
Yep,
dishes.
100%.
I like his game.
I like the way he drives. Even when he gets into the paint, just his little elbow shot, he has it. He's quick enough to get to the rim. Defensively, he's going to be a liability, I think. Right?
I don't think it's any worse than Austin.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's you're going to get. I don't think you're going to miss anything defensively.
He tries hard.
He tries hard, right? I think you're going to miss just the offense, right? You're probably going to miss 10 points there. I mean, if Kennard can give us 15, great. But I think we're going to miss maybe 10 points there.
Realistically, what we would need is for Ayton to have like 25 and 12 to 15. We need Rui to average like 18 to 20 points. We need Kennard to average like 12 to 15 and LeBron average like 28.
20, yeah. I mean, and you got Austin and you got Smart playing a guard, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's coming in, he's going to play a guard, big guard, defensive guard.
And he's rested. So that's
good.
Good.
He's rested. He's going to have to go up against one of their two either against Thompson or
he's
Shepherd.
Probably going to have to guard Thompson.
Yeah, he's going to have to guard Thompson. Absolutely. And then you got Kennard guarding Shepherd. And, I mean,
that's a wash.
That's a wash. I like those. I like the chances for us on there. Rui can handle Durant if he's disciplined. Again, the double team's going to help. LeBron can play defense. I think what they're going to probably do is they're going to probably try to make it hard on LeBron to weaken him on the offensive end.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, when you have
an old guy,
Doncic out there, he takes a lot of pressure off of LeBron.
So now LeBron's going to have to play harder defense. Not that Doncic is such a great defensive player, but I think.
Well, I think defensively,
he's going to play. He's going to get tired. He's not going to be able to. I think that's the strategy: is make LeBron tired, where he can't give you 30 points a game.
Well,
imagine if LeBron comes out and gets 20 points. That's not going to work.
Yeah, but I think what they're going to do is exactly what we said on Durant. I think they're going to do it on LeBron. They're going to double LeBron and say, "You guys beat us." They're going to try to get the ball out of LeBron's hand because when Doncic is there, you can. Basically put your second or third.
So Kennard's going to have to be a ball handler, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, yeah, I mean, once I'm sure they're not going to pick him up full court, but once he crosses half court, I think it's the same concept where they're going to try to get the ball out of LeBron's hand and say, which is like that's where Marcus Smart really comes into play because he's a legit point guard and he can distribute and set people up. And who knows? He's a good 3-point shooter, but he's just too like on or off. He's not a consistent shooter, but when he's on, like he'll make that three. And that's, I mean, they have to basically play.
He's streaky. I mean, he can go 2 for 3, 3 for 4. I mean, he can go 75%. But that would be a free. Yeah, he's gonna have to be well over 40%. I think. I mean, everybody has to step up here. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. And then when you got your subs coming in. Okay, who comes in for Rui? If you got Durant out there, are you going to do it strategically where Durant comes out? Yeah, but could Jake play? Jake's going to get.
Well, Durant's not playing the whole game.
That's what I'm saying. So strategically, are you going to Are you going to sub it out equally, or are you going to leave Durant out there with Jake? He's not a bad defender, but
he's not a liability.
I don't think he's as good as Rui.
Well, he's not as big, so
not as big.
But do you need somebody strong to guard thing? You just need somebody that can stay in front of.
I think you need somebody smart. I think you need somebody.
Which I think Jake is there. I don't.
I'm not comparing. Jake
but again, I think even when Rui's out and Jake is in, you still got to double in.
Yeah, but I'm not. So you're saying you prefer Jake over Vanderbilt?
No, I think Vanderbilt. No, I mean
if Jake, Durant is out there.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, yeah, I would rather have him guard him,
Are
but
we gonna
then
go defense, or what are we gonna do here? If we're gonna go
yeah, you got to
defense, we
go
gotta have
defense.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
so
right. Yeah,
Vanderbilt's just such a smart defender.
yeah, you're right.
So he
Yeah.
would come up and he would be one of the doubles on Durant, right?
Well, what's the rotation? You got if you're gonna run it that way, so you have to have Hayes for the center
Yeah.
backup.
Okay, but that's for
You,
Aiton.
okay, uh, and then you have Jake.
It
You're
really
gonna you're
it
gonna play
comes
Jake and Vanderbilt.
that's those are my two questions right there. My main concerns is it going to be Jake or is it going to be Vando?
No,
Who's
you
going to
gotta.
get more minutes here?
I I think you have to play both of them.
Well,
I think
JJ
that's
doesn't
the
like
eight.
Vando, so
I
and he
well,
loves Jake.
I think that's the 8-man rotation. I don't.
All right, so who you got? Who you got for the three? You got Hayes. You got Hayes, Jake, and Vanderbilt. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have an 8-man
So
rotation,
forget about. I guess
who?
forget about everybody else. Shit.
Yeah,
Forget about Brody. Forget about
yeah. I mean,
Dalton.
Nick
Forget
Smith
about
Jr. Maybe.
I mean, God, no. I mean, Nick. I would say if you have to go with nine, who would
Yeah,
that ninth person be then? Nick
Nick Smith
Smith, dude. Nick Smith. Did you
because
see
he's not a
that?
point guard.
Did you see him shooting? Just he was taking those threes. That one. I don't know which
He
game it was.
jacks up
He
every shot.
jacks him up. He's like confident as hell. He's like, I don't give a shit.
He has
I'm
not
taking
seen
a
a
shot.
shot he didn't like, man. That guy just launches.
Um, just like he was making them. I don't know who they were
Yeah.
playing. I forgot, but he was just making them. I'm going, all right. He's trying to prove something. But if you had a ninth player, though, are you going to go with size? Are you going to go with Are you going to go with defense?
I mean, I think you need another ball handler.
The arrow?
No, he's
No,
too
not ball
young.
handling, but
He's too young. I don't think
God,
you
I
can play
wish it
him
would.
yet, especially as much
I
as he's
wish.
this season.
I wish Connect would have
He played
panned
well
out.
as
Would have
yeah,
panned
I
out.
know. Yeah, I agree.
Can you imagine? We thought so highly. I wish this guy would have panned out
Yeah.
because he would have been one right there. We could have used him, but um, yeah. I mean, I'm looking
You
at
know,
this.
for as
I'm
much
looking at it right
shit as
now.
I give JJ,
Timmy, forget Timmy. Shit.
as much shit as I give JJ, I just hope he fucking pulls a miracle out.
All
Because
right,
I
so
think
let's
this is going to have to do with strategy more than talent.
let's talk about this 8-man lineup then. Let's say we shorten it up, tighten it up, just playoff basketball, 8-man rotation here. Right? You would think Houston's going to probably do something. Capella's going to get the minutes. Holiday's going to get the minutes. Um, I mean, DFS didn't play.
I think they'll play him.
They don't play him. But I think definitely Holiday, Capella. Who else? Okogie? No, I don't know who else really strikes out at you. Terry Eason.
Yeah, Easton they'll play.
Okay, so let's say they go with the 8-man, 8-man versus 8-man.
Mhm.
All right, Jackson Hayes against Capella.
Capella ain't what he used to be.
No, he's
so.
not. Definitely not. And Aiton said, "I'm not Capella."
Yeah,
I think Hayes can probably do something.
that's a very nice thing to say.
Yeah, exactly. Holiday, what is he, a guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're short on guards. They're probably going to play him.
But our 8-man, so are we though.
No, we have Smart, we have Kennard, and we have
Who's coming off the bench for us as far as a
well,
guard?
you could just rotate them in and out. Not everybody leaves at the same time.
No, I understand that, but somebody comes out, somebody comes back in.
That's why I said Nick Smith Jr. Maybe.
Yeah, but if we're only using Hayes, Vando, and LaRavia,
I don't think he's going to use Vando, unfortunately.
Dude, that's a big problem. If we're not going defensive, that's a big problem. And if we lose this shit, and if they're not blowout wins, and you just need to hold Durant a little bit better,
Yeah.
it's going to be a fucking shit show. I mean, I think they really got to consider that. It's like, come on, it's playoffs now. Defense wins championships. I'm going to be pissed if he doesn't play Vando, especially if Durant is just going off. All right, so if you don't play Vando, then who's our 8?
It's got to be a guard, I think.
All right, so give it to me.
Nick Smith Jr.
That's it?
Jack him up, Nick.
Jack him up. I like that. Jack him up, Nick. That's his new thing for us. All right, so you're putting Jack up. You're putting Jack him up, Nick. Okay, but dude, that's so like you're throwing him out there, going, okay, you know,
I
play
mean,
with.
desperate times, man. Like,
Yeah,
what are you
I
gonna
guess we have
do?
what other options we have. Fuck, did we have to lose two
I
guards?
swear.
It's like our two guards,
Starting
starting
to go.
guards. That's a big thing. It's not one thing like, okay, I lose my forward, I lose my small forward, I lose my like two. No, you're losing both of your guards,
Yeah.
who essentially are your starting guards and your top two scorers.
Yep. No, that's what I'm
Hell of a
saying.
2 weeks, bro.
If
All right, so
well, wait a second. When was the injury? When was that
like
Oklahoma City game?
like 2 weeks ago.
Was it two
I
weeks?
think it was 2 weeks ago. I'll look at their schedule when it was, but
Are
um
we closer to three now by the time the thing starts?
when did
No, I
we
think that game was on a Thursday. So yeah, you're right.
was it Oklahoma City? That's what it was, right?
Yeah, the one that was in OKC.
In OKC. At OKC was April 2nd.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was April 2nd. And then we did, yeah, so April 2nd is a couple weeks ago. There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly a couple of weeks ago. Um,
There's no, I mean, they have to win. They're not coming
okay,
back.
okay, if we can push it to 6 or 7, if we can push it to 7 games and win,
Yeah.
that's
Then,
going to give them enough time. Because look, ideally, 7 games is going to put us May 3rd as our last game. So you essentially got another 2 to 3 weeks.
yeah. I mean, but they
Now, if
said
we now if we
both of them
sweep
are
now if we
46
sweep
weeks.
now if we sweep them,
Yeah. Okay. But they said it's 46 weeks for both of them.
all
So
right. So
four
it's going
is
to be right.
on the
It's going
low
to be right
side.
there. And I haven't heard he just got back from Spain,
Yeah.
Luca.
He just
Um,
took a vacation. Bullshit artist.
he's like, I don't want to play against Houston.
Yeah.
I'll come back. You guys win. I'll be back.
Yeah.
The oblique strain though, I don't know, man. That's kind of tough. How does that
Suck
even?
it up,
How did
man.
that happen?
Put some biofreeze on it.
No shit. Put some fucking that tape that they wear.
Yeah. KT tape and
KT
biofreeze.
tape,
That's all you need.
biofreeze. Suck it up, man. It's the playoffs. But so let's say we have a shot at winning. We play correct defense, have a good strategy. JJ does it right. We push this thing to 6, realistically.
Mm-hmm.
May 1st. I don't know what they did. Is it a Friday, maybe? Thursday, Friday, something like that.
Does it really matter, guy?
Yeah, I'm trying to be optimistic here. If we
No,
push it to
Thursday,
6
whether
games.
it's Thursday or Friday.
So no, because when will we start? We'd start that Sunday, probably round 2.
Okay.
Right? So that would mean if it's a Sunday, we're probably looking at maybe the 3rd, 4th, 5th, something like 4th, maybe 4th, 5th, something like that.
Bro, you realize who we're playing, right?
I'm just saying how much time does it give our guards to come back? That's really what I'm trying to
honestly,
figure it out.
I don't
3 weeks. Can we push it 3 weeks?
I don't think they're coming back.
So you think even if we win, they're not coming back? What if we win? And we go on to play the Spurs.
We're not playing the Spurs.
Oh, we're not going to play them in the second round?
No, we're playing OKC.
Oh, that's right, because we finished 4th. That's right. All right, so OKC, all right. We can take them.
I
We
think
can take them.
I think
Fuck them. Fuck them. We could take them.
I think best case scenario, you're talking about end of the next series they'd come back.
Oh, dude.
You'd have to stretch that.
Exactly. Then we have no chance.
Yeah.
No, they'd have to come back next. So we need a couple miracles here. We need, well, not miracles, not 2 miracles. It's not even a miracle. We just need a defensive strategy. That's number 1. We need Ayton to step up. That's number 2. Really have a solid series, not 1 game on, 1 game off, 1 game off. Solid.
Yeah, you could call that a miracle.
Okay. We need his hands to be a little better. Ball's going to come in low. Can't be dropping that shit.
Can't they put Stickum on his hands?
It's against the rules.
Yeah. It's also, you can't shoot with that. I was joking.
Fuck. We need LeBron to average 28 to 35 a game.
Easily.
Not get tired.
No.
So those are
turn back time and be 27.
So 1, 2, 3 things.
What else you got? Peace in the
Don't
Middle
worry
East.
about scoring.
Peace in the Middle
Please.
East.
Please. What else you got?
As long as you're going for miracles, let's go.
I swear.
Fix the ozone layer.
Um, those are three big things. Three big things we need to extend this thing to 6 or 7 games. And then we have to win.
And then at the fourth and fifth miracle is those two hemorrhoids coming back. And then the sixth miracle is
Well, we got home court.
For Shea to get
No,
gonorrhea.
no, 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 no. If miraculously we win and those guys come back, first of all, are they going to be in play shape? They've been out for a month. Yeah. Even if they come back, I think
neither of those
big long
injuries
shot.
you can do anything.
I mean, full force. They have it on us, right? They're going to beat us.
Yeah.
But we have a chance if we just play the right way a little bit. But then again, I think anybody against San Antonio. I think
it's not San Antonio or
no. Listen, you're not. I think anybody against San Antonio or OKC is going to have a hard time in the second round.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
I think those are the two teams.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, I think that's where it's headed, and I don't think anybody's going to get in their way. Well, Denver's been playing fucking insane. Denver's won 12 in a row. They were really playing well, so maybe Denver throws it against the.
Well, Nuggets will beat the Wolves, but against the Spurs, they did beat them, right?
Yeah,
but was everyone?
But
playing?
Wemby wasn't playing.
Wemby wasn't playing.
But neither was Gordon.
Well, let's put it this way.
Murray.
I think the bottom half of the bracket is a lot more. It's going to be a lot more entertaining, especially in the second round in the semis, because you're going to have Spurs against Nuggets. That's going to be an entertaining series versus Thunder against Rockets or Lakers. That's not going to be entertaining.
No,
I just think anybody against
those on.
Thunder's going to make it all the way to the finals, and I think really it's going to be the series to watch will be Nuggets Spurs. So let's make some predictions.
Predictions?
Yes, Dang. Predictions. First of all, who's gonna get into the eighth spot here for the West? Suns and Warriors. Who do you want? Who do you think?
Probably I want the Warriors to get in.
Me too.
But I think the Suns are gonna take them.
I don't think so.
No.
I think
the turnaround is really short for that old team.
I think Curry is going to have a monster game. He's such a competitor. I think Draymond, maybe he can't continue his defensive play like that the entire game, but they're going to have a couple of people that's going to step up.
All right, so write it down. I'm going Suns. You're going Warriors.
Write it down. Okay, I'll write it down. Let me get my pen out here. Okay. Warriors, Suns. You're going to say Suns.
Unfortunately, yes.
Amir says Suns. Maz says Warriors. All right. Okay. That means, so Thunder against Suns or Thunder against Warriors. Thunder's going to win either way.
Right. Agreed.
Do you want to wait to make those predictions?
Predictions? Wait, what do you mean?
We're going to do the first round. You want to do the first round predictions?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay, but we don't know who's going to play the Thunder.
Who cares? We just said they're going to win anyway. What difference?
Right, but what do you think it's going to be? Game count?
I don't. Either one is going to be like
5-4-1. It's going to be a 5 game.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think it's good? The 1-8 matchup is going to be Thunder in 5.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Lakers Rockets, the 4-5 matchup. I think it's going to be Rockets in what?
5.
I'm going to say 6.
Okay.
I'm going to say Lakers are going to squeak out 2.
All
right. Then we got the 3-6 matchup.
Denver
in what? 5.
6.
Ooh. Okay. So wait a minute. Hold on. Denver in 6. I say. But did you say 5 Thunder? Yes. Oh, you said 5 against them. I'm saying 6. And then you're saying 6 against Denver. I'm saying 5. We both said 5 in the first one. Okay. And then the 2-7 Spurs in what?
Spurs in
Come on, dude.
5.
Yeah, me too. I mean, yeah, 5. It could be a sweep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a sweep.
Yeah. Same with Thunder. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a sweep.
Exactly. This would be West. Let's just do East too. 1-8.
Well, who's gonna win 8?
Sixers? No, I'm sorry, not Sixers.
Yeah.
Not Charlotte.
It's gonna be Charlotte against Orlando.
I think Orlando.
I think Charlotte.
You think?
I do.
All right. So who's going to beat the Pistons?
Which will be an absolute colossal collapse for Orlando, because they could have been at the 6th spot.
I know.
They lost the last game, lost this game, and I think they're going to lose to Charlotte.
Wow. Going from 6 to out.
Yeah.
But I think Detroit will win.
Yeah.
Either
Detroit,
team.
Yeah. Detroit.
I mean, I
I'm
don't.
gonna go 6.
6? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We both go 6 on that one. 4-5.
4-5.
Cavaliers, Raptors. I'm gonna go Cavs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Cavs in 5.
I'm gonna go 6.
All right. And then we got Knicks and Hawks, the 3-6.
Oh.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Knicks, man.
I'm gonna go Atlanta.
What?
Yeah.
That's the first one. Okay. All right.
I want to go Atlanta 7.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go. All right. So I'm gonna go Knicks in 6. You're gonna go Atlanta in 7. Wow. Okay. And then the 2-7. Please, Sixers. Come on, George. Paul George. I talk shit about you. You are underrated. I mean, overrated, big time. I get it. But for this series, you're the best.
I will not name my next dog after you.
I will never talk shit about you again, Paul George, if you can pull this off. What do you think?
I don't think that's going to happen. I say
Celtics.
Celtics in 6.
Yeah, I think Celtics in 5. They're just that good. Okay, that's first round, baby. I'm going to keep this little notepad for myself, and we'll revisit it and see who's right, who's wrong.
You know what I just noticed?
Huh.
You know, our
Did you just
our beers are opposite of each other. Yours is dark here. Mine is still dark here. And then
oh yeah, if you did a goatee, yours would be completely white because you got a patch right here.
Right. Mine is on the sides here, and
mine's peppering in, and I got dark. Look at that.
Yours is white here and dark in the middle. So if you put our face, if you superimpose our faces, we got a perfectly dark beard.
But you know what I don't like is the dark here because it looks like I got big old sideburns.
I like it.
We digress.
Mutton chops.
What?
Mutton chops.
Oh. Mutton. Mutton. All right. So they play when now?
Lakers Saturday.
They play on Saturday. And it's on where?
Who knows, man? This is going to be a disaster trying to watch these games.
I think we are Saturday ABC.
All right.
Saturday ABC 5:30. So, hey man.
Oh, the rest of the games are all on Prime.
Peacock.
No, Prime.
No, Peacock.
Saturday's game?
Saturday's ABC. Then 21st is on Peacock.
No. I'm talking about the rest of the games.
Oh, the rest of the games. Oh, yeah, sure. They're all on ABC.
Bro, were you watching the Charlotte game?
No, I just watched the end of it.
Was it? No, it was the Philly game last night.
Oh, the when it went out?
Yeah.
No, that was Charlotte.
Oh, it was Charlotte?
It was Charlotte.
I
Yeah.
was like, what the?
Yeah.
That's the worst time.
I know, 2 minutes or something. And it was like 21 seconds of game
Technical
time. Actually.
difficulties. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn
Can you
it.
believe that shit? That can't happen.
That's so bad, man.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
what are you guys doing? Get your shit together.
They had a delivery, so they had to shut off one of the fucking things in the van. It said it was a technical difficulty from the van. He was making deliveries. That's why. I mean, Bezos is like, what the fuck? We're making deliveries while we're doing this.
Yeah.
Deliver to the local businesses. So funny.
Yeah, that was terrible. I'm like, oh my God, please tell me it's not gonna be like you didn't allot for the overtime.
So funny. All right, bro.
Wait, so when is our second game? It's on
24th.
Tuesday.
24th would be
Oh,
Saturday.
21st.
21st, correct. So that would be 19th. Tuesday. That is on Peacock or NBC. That is a 7:30 game, home game, of course.
Wow, dude. It's
so
2
we
days
got three.
between each game.
We got three between the first two, and then two between the next, and then three again. So it's kind of like two.
That's
it's
good.
like 2-3-2 kind of thing. Telling you.
If they
Luka's gonna walk in the second game.
Second game. Wow, look at you.
He's just gonna do a whatever that player was from New York. Limped in. What's his name? Frazier? No, not Frazier.
No, that was Willis Reed.
Willis Reed. He's gonna pull a Willis Reed. Watch.
Or he can come in like Paul Pierce after he shit himself.
Hey, did you hear there's a Jerry West documentary?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you. I think it came out.
Where's
today.
that at?
I think today. It's on Prime.
Prime. Okay, gotta watch that.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
The logo.
All right, my man. That's it.
All right, bro.
We will talk.
Fingers
hopefully,
crossed.
Yeah, I mean next week. We'll see how
Do
we
your
are.
prayers. We need like 18 miracles.
You got it.
All right.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.